Hi, hello there, welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero gameplay. And we are doing Asaba Harumasa story quest. Yeah, that's definitely Harumasa. Without further ado, let's go. Recommended attributes. Ether. I only have Nicole. One morning inside the HSO Section 6 office.
Chief Miyabi! Tsukishiro! Hello! I'm so pleased to see you in such good health. I'm here to submit my sick leave form, same as before. You know the drill.
3 sick days this week. Got it.
Chief, please don't go along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant.
Miyabi just she's too innocent. Yeah.
Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In theory, we can't approve your requests anymore.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family abandoned me.
Huh? Didn't you say last time that you had no parents? Just a master?
Yeah, after my parents abandoned me, my master took me in. I passed all the tests for the HSO but got rejected because of my health. Thankfully, Chief Miyabi took pity on me.
I didn't choose you out of pity. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Oh, you're too kind. What can I say? I'm a genius.
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But 3 days is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the 3rd day, asking to extend your leave.
A correction? That wasn't fake. It was the actual reading. Though, it was my cat's temperature.
Public security recently seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether aptitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost ether aptitude? Where were they seized?
In the hollow at Port Elpis. This is new. Are you actually interested in the case?
Oh, please. You know I'd never be interested in work.
Oh, he's going alone.
But a drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions? Why was it banned?
Because it's too good to be true. And even if it's real, there must be some unforeseen consequences.
That was a cool line, Yanagi.
Thanks, Chief.
I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are severe. It worsens corruption symptoms and can even cause the user to turn into an ethereal.
Oh, those are the consequences Nagi was talking about!
In any case, seeking power like this is pure opportunism. Real strength comes from hard work, not shortcuts.
But in this world, those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Did you just say something?
Nope, nothing. I'll let you get back to approving my sick leave then. My chest is starting to hurt again. Feels like I'm dying. Anywho, I'll get out of your hair now. See you after my leave. Take care, everyone.
This guy. He doesn't even try to fake it anymore.
He takes a leave like this every month. I bet he's just sneaking off somewhere and stuffing his face with tasty food.
Let's investigate.
Harumasa just has something he has to get done. If possible, I'd also like to.
Ask for sick leave.
Oh, no, you don't. Chief, we have a very important meeting tomorrow. Please make sure you attend it. And don't be late.
Oh,
Yanagi is the actual captain. Sometimes later, inside the video store, there was a faint knock at the door. However, there was only one knock, and it quite quickly went silent. What, was it my imagination, or was that a knock on the door just now? I heard it too. But it really was just one knock. That's certainly weird. They didn't collapse outside or something, did they? We should probably go check just in case. Alright, whatever you say, Belle.
Hey there, you two. How's it going?
I knew it was you. How?
I knew it was you.
How do you
The
know?
only person that's too lazy to knock twice.
Damn.
Knocking on the door is just another thing that wears me out. As long as I get what I need, it doesn't matter how many times I knock. More importantly, I need your help with something.
Investigate that drug.
Actually, you're the only ones who can help me out.
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need to go into the Hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. You're the only proxies I know that I can trust.
No way this is about work.
No way. This is actually for work? Since when did you become so passionate about your job? Is there something you're not telling me?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional executive officer, I have always been proactive at my job, haven't I? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity for you to see me in action. I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into any trouble in the future.
We don't want any trouble with the executive officers. Anyway, what's this case that you're working on?
I'm trying to track down a wanted criminal who's been missing for years now. His major crime is developing an illegal drug through illicit means. This drug is beyond existing theoretical knowledge and can significantly boost the user's ether aptitude temporarily. Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movies that can deliver superhuman strength with a single injection.
Sounds interesting.
If there really is such a wonder drug, then wouldn't that give anyone free entry into the Hollows? I feel like there must be some serious side effects.
Wise is right. If such a drug really does exist and is safe to use, the city would already be researching and promoting it, wouldn't they?
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous. In theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but recently some rumors have started to circulate. They're probably connected to the drug's creator, the criminal I mentioned before. And my goal is to find him. Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Dennies are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
You should have mentioned that earlier.
You should have mentioned that sooner. Of course we'll help you. Understanding the job of an executive officer is very important. So, when do we leave?
Now, no time to lose. Meet me at Port Elpis. I'll be waiting for you there, partner.
Dive into PC. Who's in that picture behind? Is Wise and Belle? It looks like in the past. In the academy. What was the name again? Helios Academy. The sauce.
Eradicate all evil.
Can I add? Yeah.
Yukishiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Oh, okay. We got a whole squad. Waiting for, yep. We have him.
Let's search for clues in this area and see if we can find anything on this suspicious drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there.
What's this? There's a new monster. Well, to think I'd find a helicopter here, of all places. Though it's a shame that this big guy's out of commission, and the crew I was hoping to find isn't in it. Do you like helicopters? When I was little, I once fantasized about riding the wind. The way as long as there was wind, I could go anywhere. As if I were born free. Actually, shouldn't I just learn how to pilot a helicopter? I thought you already knew how. Haha, you really think highly of me as expected of my partner. You probably won't believe me, but my phone's lock pattern is always an arrow pointing to the upper right, like a blade. Though that symbol's got a few other meanings. Oops, I'm rambling. Let's keep moving. Alert. A suspicious biological signal has been detected ahead. Please remain alert. Additionally, a control switch for a container has been located on the opposite side. Opposite side. Use it if needed. Okay.
Shall I collate our current intel for you?
A bow is so convenient at times like this. It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
I think you mean lazy.
Lazy is the right word.
Oh my! Now there's a familiar face. If someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place. Come on, let's go say hi.
Oops. Oh, here. Seth. Bro.
How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work.
That uniform. Is he an executive officer? What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take our credit again.
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take credit for someone else's work. Right, Junior Seth? Oh, please say hi to your brother for me.
Junior Seth.
Junior?
He and I both graduated from the same academy.
Oh.
Just not in the same year. So, Asaba, executive officer, what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing much, really. Just a teensy little favor. I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case. Can I take a look at the samples you seized?
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to HSO yet.
The drugs are connected to an important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number... what was it again? I forget.
You just make it up.
In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive officers with their investigations inside the Hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr. Executive Officer, it's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
Huh? That's right!
Oh.
Has anyone told you that you're terrible at lying? Since you aren't willing to cooperate, I guess I'll just have to take them myself.
What do you mean? Homicide dashes over to Seth with incredible speed.
Such clean moves. Wait, did you just go through my pockets?
Aha! Found it!
Homicide picks up the string he confiscates from Seth and carefully examines it in the sunlight. Then, under the shocked gaze of the officers, he squeezes a few drops onto his palm before lowering his head to sniff the scent. Then he casually tossed the drug back to Seth.
This is an unfinished product. You haven't completed the potency tests, have you? The active ingredients are too minimal to increase ether aptitude. If you ask me, this isn't the real stuff. Just a cheap knockoff.
You... How did you manage to gather so much information from just a few looks and a couple of sniffs?
Because I'm an elite from Section 6. So, do you regret choosing public security when you graduated?
Hey, you really know how to piss someone off, don't you?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. By the way, I should probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there sprinting this way. I'll leave them for our brave and skilled public security officers to handle.
Wait, you're just gonna hide behind us like that?
I'm sure you don't need me to deal with these ethereals, right? Besides, I'm busy protecting my bamboo here. I believe in you. Go team!
Sure, you do that. Keep me safe.
Don't worry. I won't let anything happen to you.
Just ignore him. Let's fight.
After a fierce battle, the public security officers defeat the swarm of ethereals. But right at that moment, a boy appears nearby, stumbling towards the group.
Help! Help me! Young citizen, have you gotten lost in the hollow? Do you need help? They are still there. Help!
His eyes. What's happening? Is that a sign of corruption?
There's no time. I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
Oh no. Yep, he's been corrupted. Uh-huh.
The kid's turning into an ethereal!
But why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus his core came out in seconds! That's impossible!
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me, now. I'll take him down.
This guy. Why do I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal?
You're right. But worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
I won't miss.
Restore order!
It's over now. Rest in peace.
What happened to him?
Okay.
His corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook. And his core appeared almost instantly. There was no chance we could have saved him.
That's because those weren't signs of corruption. They're indicators of a late-stage disease.
Okay.
Ether aptitude regression syndrome. People with this condition are naturally frail, with lesions appearing on their skin. But they have a higher ether aptitude than the average person. In the late stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate until they gradually lose all sensory perception under severe pain. In the end, just like that kid, even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption.
It's just like become a zombie.
Their high ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet.
Okay.
Long time no see, Harumasa.
She.
How have
Do you know each other?
We're old acquaintances. What are you doing here?
Look at you, all grown up. What happened to my little pal?
Oh, is he the one who's make an experiment with the boy?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts. That child who just turned into an ethereal was my patient.
You are suspicious as a doctor.
His condition had progressed to late stages. He couldn't take the pain anymore. So he decided to enter the hollow and end his own life. Sorry you had to see that. Children suffering from this disease usually don't live long. I wish I'd noticed his emotional struggles sooner.
Really?
So all those strange things just now were symptoms of a disease? At any rate, public security will need to look into this. We'll have to bring you in for a statement.
No problem. I'll fully cooperate with public security's work. But first, could you please give me a moment to catch up with my dear classmate here?
Go ahead.
Seth and the other officers step aside to start examining the evidence left with the ethereal.
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be... and become such an outstanding executive officer. Impressive. But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid. It looks like all your effort has paid off.
Yeah, wise. Intelligent, hardworking.
Well-behaved, diligent, and hardworking. None of that sounds like the Harumasa I know.
Yeah, maybe he has his own reason.
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? And one who takes on patients like that?
I run a sanatorium that treats patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome to make up for my past mistakes.
I'm genuinely surprised hearing those words coming from your mouth.
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just like you were. You know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Whatever you say. What does any of this have to do with me?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a reason. You and I, we should work together.
Oh?
I found some leads on him already. You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
Why do I feel like he's wanna use Harumasa?
You've been investigating Master.
That's right. I found a shelter that he used to hide in years ago. It was corrupted by a hollow, but there's still many clues left behind. If we work together and investigate the shelter, we might be able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding now.
Let me think about it. By the way, Master told me that I was his only student, and you were just an assistant. We're not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped acting like we're friends.
Come on, but we're indeed...
Shut up.
Sorry. How much longer will you need? It's not safe. We should get out of here ASAP.
We're done talking. The rest is public security's job, and I won't interfere. Goodbye, everyone.
Harumasa grabs the bamboo beside him and rushes toward the hollow exit, as if he's afraid someone was going to ask him to stay and work overtime. What were you guys talking about?
What were you guys talking about? I couldn't follow at all.
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe.
Yep, the guy
honest,
is look
I was only
suspicious.
planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers. Everything that happened afterwards. The kid turning into an ethereal and Kirishima. None of that was part of the plan.
Who exactly is this Kirishima guy?
What's up with that Kirishima guy? You two clearly have history, but things felt kinda off.
I have a master, and Kirishima was my master's assistant. I guess you could say we're old acquaintances. So yeah, no heartwarming, cheesy movie moments between me and him. I don't trust him.
I can tell.
I can tell that you two aren't very close.
Oh, and about the master thing. Cards on the table. Remember I told you the guy who made that drug is a wanted criminal who's been missing? Well, that wanted criminal is my master.
Okay.
His drug improves ether aptitude temporarily, but there's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all. He was found guilty by the Inquisitors in a trial at the time, but disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master fled to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for it. He even wanted me to join him.
What do you think of your master?
And what about you? Do you want revenge against your master too?
Master taught me a lot of things, including archery. To me, he was like family. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him because I have a question only he can answer. I've been trying to investigate this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects.
Perhaps that's the Kirishima guy's work.
There. I just told you everything. Very sincere of me as a partner, don't you think? Oh, one more thing, very important. This isn't actually for work. Just my private investigation. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
Don't worry. Your secret is safe for me.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks. You're the best partner. Oops, I didn't realize it's so late already. I'm heading out. I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
Though I came mentally prepared, I knew dealing with an executive officer would get complicated. And Harumasa, he's definitely hiding something from us. Yep. I think so too, Belle. Right? He seems open enough, but it's like he's purposely dodging a lot of the important stuff. Anyway, it's getting late. Today's been such a long day. I'm so sleepy. Gotta hit the hay. Get some rest too, okay? Of course, Belle. It is the crown and chains of genius. Wait a minute. Why are your pictures like that? Harumasa, are you one of that experiment subject? Yep, let's begin Act 2. Yo, right on time. This place has a good rep. Seems pretty popular too. Do you like hot pot? Hey, it's alright. I mean, free food is free food, right? Wait, did you ask me out just so we can mooch off together? I was just kidding. It's about the commission from before, of course. You've met the one treating me to this meal. When people are unusually nice for no reason, it might just be a trap. If anything goes wrong along the way, I can only rely on you. If possible, I'd like to be buried at sea. Buried at sea? How do we bury people in the sea? How do we do that? Huh? Oh, looks like they are here. In the distance, a familiar figure appears. Harumasa's alleged senior classmate from before. Three young people looking a little uneasy trail behind him. Don't keep waiting, Harumasa. And this is my friend Wise. He's interested in the sanatorium you are running. He's a big shot tycoon, runs a super successful business. A videotape store. If you impress him, he may just invest. Guys like him love donating to good cause. Harumasa. It's the way around. It's the other way around. It is Wise who need investment and donation. It's just a little shy. The wealthier they are, the more they know to keep it low-key, you know? Oh, well, I'm honored. Oh, here, let me introduce your research subject.
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke, say hi to everyone.
Oh, that's definitely his research subject.
Nice to meet you.
Uh-huh. Yep. Tsubaki girl showing the sign. She's not
Our
happy.
families left us when we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima took us in.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food, shelter, and medical care. Without
Why are
him,
you-
we'd be homeless.
Why
We're
are
all
you...
very grateful to him.
Well, why are you sound so... desperate?
I'm just doing my part. Ether aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone understands what you're going through.
That sounds a little hesitant.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain characteristics of this disease are pretty well known.
Anyway, since we're all here today, let's talk about happier things, shall we?
Such as turning kids into ethereals.
My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
Really?
Really? I can't imagine.
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want to find him with Harumasa.
Your name's Kana, right? Why are you so quiet?
Oh. She's scared. She's scared.
She's not used to socializing due to her health. Don't mind her. Come on, no use just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
Oh, he's another Didi. At the table, Kirishima goes on about Harumasa's glorious past. According to him, Harumasa was a real prodigy. It's a mystery what happened to make him the guy who can't even be bothered to knock on the door twice. Not sure if Harumasa is shy or what, but every time Kirishima flutters head, he just keeps his head down, fiddling with his phone. Is he the type that gets embarrassed easily? That's not blushing. Yes, that's not a sign of blushing. The group chats over hotpot in a pleasant but not exactly lively atmosphere. Of course, Kirishima does most of the talking. The sanatorium kids are very shy and quiet. They are not shy. They are more like scared. Throughout the conversation, Kirishima repeatedly tries to steer the topic towards their master, but Harumasa skillfully changes the subject each time until they finish eating with no chance to continue.
Got any plans next? Maybe we could find somewhere else to...
That's your subject? Experiment subject? Before you can finish, a familiar public security officer walks up to him.
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. But we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
Illegal activities? You must be mistaken. I have always been a law-abiding citizen.
That's what criminal always says.
No mistake, sir. We're here for you. You know exactly what this is about. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I can't just leave them all on their own. Surely you understand.
Just leave it to us.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Oh, this is when we learn about them.
Mr. Kirishima, shall we go?
Yeah, just go, bro.
Okay.
Didi.
I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But... could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients. It's really hard to find without someone leading the way.
Oh, I see. Well, my super rich friend here wants to come too. Wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple $100 million dennies on it.
Yes.
That's right. I'm very interested in your project, and if I like what I see, I'd happily invest $100 million.
Damn, where do you get that money from, Wise?
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work. We'll be sure to invite you once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right. We still have to get some things ready.
Or hide something.
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your staff can meet us there.
Okay, kids, stay close to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble. Got it?
Got it.
Yep, she's definitely scared of him.
See you later. All right, everyone. Let's go. I'll take you to the port.
We are here. Mr. Harumasa, you drive way too fast. I feel a little... Oh, sorry. You get carsick? Or I'll take a break? I'm okay. Harumasa's usual smile fades as he scans the surroundings. His sharp golden eyes glinting with an unusual age. After quickly assessing the area, he breathes a sigh of relief. It looks like your contact isn't here yet. In that case, let's go check out the ocean first. Good idea. I know you'll be on board. Come on, ocean ahoy. Wait, I don't think this is a good idea. Mr. Kirishima's gonna get mad. Yeah, Mr. Kirishima never lets us outside for too long since he's worried about our health. Now, I don't think he's worried about you guys' health. You shouldn't care that much about what that guy thinks. We realize as long as we keep it between us, he'll never know. But I want to see the ocean. Kana, you... Come on, don't overthink it. If anything happens, I've got you covered. Just follow my lead. Become the babysitter. Why are you there so fast? Dude, Harumasa. It's beautiful here. Yeah, I didn't expect the view from this side is to be so stunning. But you live nearby, don't you? Yeah, of course. We have been here. Just slip my mind for a sec, haha. Yeah, that's right. We don't get out much because of our condition. Take it easy. Now that we are here, let's make the most of it and have some fun. Yeah, even the air here feels so much fresher. Oh, over there, look, seagulls. Wait, I want to see it too. What's so special about seagulls? Why is it flying at me? It must have heard you talking trash about it. You spend some time together enjoying the sea breeze and the beautiful scenery around you. If only things could stay like this forever. There's a hint. There's a hint. Kana's word seems to trigger something, as all three of them become somber. Just tell us what happened. At the same time, Harumasa seems to notice something in the distance. His expression suddenly becomes serious. But just as quickly, his usual smile returns, as if nothing happened. Alright everyone, I have an idea. Since the weather's so nice and we've got so many people, how about we play a game, you know, to pass the time? Let's play hide and seek. What do you say? Hide and seek, hide and seek. I knew you'd want to. So Wes and I will be the seekers, and the three of you just have to hide. Huh? Why are we suddenly playing hide and seek? It's fun once in a while. Well, since Ghana's all over it, I guess I'm in. Great, you can start hiding now. Just don't go too far, alright? You turn your backs together. You can faintly hear the sound of everyone running off. Looks like you are a little confused. Yeah, why hide and seek all of a sudden? You've got a sharp eye yourself, I see. I saw the contact Kirishima mentioned. He's over there. But it's got bad eyesight or something. Hasn't even noticed us. You don't want to hand them over to the contact, do you? Exactly. Something's off with these kids. They are clearly afraid of something. Yep. I agree. Kirishima brought them here for this meal, probably to convince me he's turned over a new leaf, and to convince me to help him find my master. But my gut's telling me there's something fishy about that sanatorium he mentioned. I got Kirishima out of the way during the meal so I could talk to the kids alone and see if I could get anything out of them. So, you were the one who called in PubSec. It was nothing. I feel an anonymous report all above board. And the charge I list all through stuff Kirishima's done in the past. It might not be enough to put him away, but it's more than enough to make him sit through an afternoon in at PubSec. Now the tricky part is, these kids don't trust me either, and that's surprising given where they come from. We'll need to earn their trust first if we want to figure out what Kirishima's really up to. Of course, before that, we've got to deal with this troublesome contact. Harumasa pulled out his phone and started fiddling with it. All set, use the power of money to round up some helpers. Our dear contact's probably gonna spend the afternoon enjoying a really good nap. Is this really the kind of thing an executive officer can do? Hey, I'm on a vacation right now. I'm not an executive officer, just your average citizen. Alright then, let's go find those kids. Maybe Harumasa contact his underling or something. Find the kids. Tsubaki. Yeah, she loves seagulls. Seagulls. Oh no, you found me. It's been a while since I play hide and seek. I didn't expect to be this fun. You hit it really well. Took us a while to track you down. You are lying. Just like 3 seconds. Really? Yep, for real. You pick a smart hiding spot. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. What did Kirishima say about me and to you? He said that you are a very important guest and we should make a good impression. Something like that. Ah, that guy must sure likes to make things up. We did know each other as kids, but we got nothing to do with each other now. He probably wants to take advantage of my position and hash a soul and get me to bend the rules for him. But that's not happening. I'll get fired for that. Then why are you with Mr. Kirishima? Well, the truth is, while working at the hall recently, I ran into a boy who'd been consumed by the corruption, turning him into an ethereal. Turns out that boy was one of the patients from your sanitarium. His name was Shinya, I think. Oh. She's shocked. According to Kirishima's statement, Shinya couldn't bear the pain from his illness anymore and chose to take his own life by running into the hollow, where he was eventually turned into an ethereal. No, it's not that kid who want to take his own life. Kirishima sent him. Shinya wasn't Wasn't what? It's nothing. By the way, I noticed you seem really concerned about that girl, Kana. Is she okay? Shinya's death Shinya's death hit her really hard. Shinya and Kana have known each other for a long time. They grew up together, they were among the first to enter the sanatorium, so I guess they supported each other through a lot. I see, that explains it. I've noticed Kana hasn't said as much today. She's got me worried. She reminds me of a girl I worked with once. She had emotional issues with her family ignored. If it only got worse, and she eventually took her own life. That sounds awful. Kana wouldn't do something like that, would she? To be honest, I have studied a bit of psychology. If she's left to her own devices, it could be dangerous. Then what should we do? Please, you gotta help her. Can you tell me more about what's going on with Kana? I think she might be like that case you just mentioned, Mr. Harumasa. I know our illness make things tough, but Kana wasn't always like this. She used to be the most optimistic person in the sanatorium. When I first got there, I almost didn't make it. It was her who got me through the roughest patch. But after what happened with Shinya, she completely changed. She's closed off, barely says a word, and won't even touch her food. No matter how much I try to cheer her up, nothing works. At this rate, her body won't hold up. She's my best friend. I just want her to be happy. So please, help her. I understand, don't worry. We'll do what we can to help. You might not believe it, but my friend here is also pretty good at comforting people. That's right. I love how modest you are sometimes. I'll leave it to you then. There's a sign for no fishing. But are people still fishing here? Yosuke, do you wanna fishing too? So you found me after all. By the way, have you found Kana yet? Not yet. Huh? Kana left the breeze. So she might be hiding somewhere higher. I've been meaning to say this for a while. You've got a crush on Kana, don't you? How you know? I mean, no, that's not what I meant. Don't be shy. I think you two would be cute together. Really? You think Kana and I will be good together? Looks away. Totally. See? Even Wise agrees. But Kana would never like me. I mean, she's always had her eyes on Shinya. Oh, Shinya was a friend of ours from the sanatorium, but some stuff happened, so he passed away. I see, so you feel like you could never measure up to someone who's gone? Of course not. It's just Shinya, he got hurt because of us. I don't have it in me to be as brave as him. I didn't even have the guts to fight back. Oh? Why do you wanna to fight back? From what? Sounds like your friend did something really amazing. Yeah, he did, but I can't talk about the details. I know. That's all I understand. Sounds like everyone at the sanatorium is really close with each other. People like us could disappear from this world without warning at any given minute. That's a hint. And this illness, the longer you stay in the sanatorium, the older you get, the more likely it is your illness gets to you. We have had friends who find one day and gone the next. So yeah, we are all close, but because every meeting, every conversation could be the last. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, is it really worth all this effort just to keep living? It is. Harumasa looked at Yosuke with a serious expression, his golden eyes steady and profound, as if filled with untold stories within their depths. It was as if he wasn't just looking at the person in front of him, but also glimpsing fragments of his own past as well. Yep, Harumasa definitely is one of those experiments. because I want to believe that everything is worth it. So until our final moments arrive, don't give up, alright? I got it. By the way, could you have me talk to Kana? She's been really upset after what happened to Shinya. I'm scared she might do something reckless. Don't worry. We'll talk to her. Did Kana get lost or something? We need to find her fast. Let's split up and search. He couldn't have gone far. Okay. Where to? I've got a hunch. In the hollow. Let's check near the lighthouse. Oh no. She's lost in the hollow. There's no sign of her around here either. Do you think she snuck up the lighthouse? Let's go check. Wait, is this area off limits? Did you forget? I'm an executive officer after all. At times like this, you'll just have to trust me. Come on, let's head up the lighthouse. It's been so long since I've been a view like this. Then take a good long look. After all, the view's not going anywhere. Do you know about awareness? Yep, kinda. That's good. She's safe. She's safe right now. Of course, I also know about Shinya. Your friends are really worried about you. They want you to keep on living. I wish all of us could be cured, but they never wanted us to get better. So what? What? They don't want you to get better. So what? That's what they want. It's got nothing to do with you. The only thing you need to do, the only thing you need to consider is, what do you want? Tell me, if we are destined from birth to live only a brief, painful life, what's the point of trying so hard to live? Oof, that's a pretty heavy question. For me though, it's because I want to believe that something good will happen. Like you, I spent most of my childhood in a hospital room because of my condition. But now at least I can stand in a place where I can feel the wind. Harumasa turns toward the sea, letting the gentle breeze lift his yellow headband. In the distance, seagulls cry as they fly by, and the sunlight shimmers golden across the water, but the brightest of lights sparkles in his eyes. A lot of archers don't like the wind because it messes with their aim. But I love it. It gives me this sense of freedom. I didn't expect you to be such a poet. I was thinking I'd get a snarkier answer. Oh, come on. I'm always super gentle to you kids. Harmasa's always gentle. See? Wise gets me. You are so close. Of course, we are bros. Which is only natural. Where is the best partner I could ask for? After all, I'll be totally lost without him. Anyway, back on topic. This is your life, Kana. You have to decide what you are living for. But if you really don't want to live anymore, well, there's not much I can say. Hey, don't say that. Come on, I'm just being honest. Don't you guys ever get tired of people shouting "Stay strong" and you've got to keep going, like they are selling some self-help course? It gets annoying, right? Yeah, hearing that can feel like salt in the wound. But no matter what, being a survivor in your own heart is better than just being a victim, right? Even Shinya, I bet he never saw himself as just a victim. He must have chosen his path to protect someone precious to him. Just then, Tsubaki and Yosuke show up. Kana, there you are. Are you okay? I'm fine. I just want to take in the view a bit longer, to remember it better. Well, you should have said so. Easy peasy. Seeing as everyone's here, let's take a group photo. A photo will preserve this moment. Right. We have our photographer here. Sure thing. Best to leave the photo taken to the pro. Oh. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, this is beautiful. The photos you take are great as always, Wise. Wow, they look great, of course. Let me see. Did the wind mess up my hair? I don't think so. Looks pretty to me. Really, Kana? You think I look good? Stop twisting Kana's word to suit yourself like that. Thanks for the photo. I really like that. Let me mention it. So what do we do next? We still have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. To enjoy ourselves here. Wow, the scenery here is amazing. The sea breeze is so refreshing. Exactly, I don't know why, but it feels like the whole world has suddenly quieted down. I could stay here all day. Haha, well, better not. You might catch a cold. Harumasa Masa is so sweet and thoughtful. Harumasa Masa? What do you mean by that? Did you just call me Harumasa Masa? Kidding. Come on. I've always been thoughtful, haven't I? By the way, this place is great photo spot. More photo? Leave it to me. I will leave it to you then. Tsubaki over here. Yeah, say cheese. What's that? What's that picture on her phone? Oh, I'm not ready yet. I see, the middlemen are outsourced this task to you. What? You don't have something against Bangbo, do you? We completed the mission perfectly, you know? Of course not. Just a little surprise, that's all. Don't worry, since you complete the mission, you will get what's owed. Oh. This bamboo, he contacted this bamboo. Mr. Harumasa, would you like to take a group photo together? Coming. Alright, let's leave it at that for now. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye? No, just to myself. Oh, this bamboo is his soldiers. Little soldiers. They are calling us over for a photo. Let's go. This is interesting. Yeah, nice. Who's taking the photos? You spend the day strolling, having fun, and enjoying each other's company. By evening, you gather again near the fast food stand until night time. Dang. Oh, if Seth here, that means Kirishima guy is already free. Kinda. Tsubaki, let's go to the restroom. Yosuke should come too. Huh? That isn't appropriate, is it? Just do as I say. Kana drags Tsubaki and Yosuke away. They are probably going to discuss whether they should trust us or not. You have really got a knack for intel gathering. I am such an elite after all. Yep, that's true. But you know, I feel like I can see a bit of past Seth in them, especially Kana's question. I've asked myself that many times before. Sally did something where no one else can give you an answer to. Treat it as if you have spent time with your past self then. Huh. Now who's the sweet talker here, eh? Just then, Harumasa seems to hesitate to say something. At that moment, a familiar voice suddenly comes from not far away. It says, and his colleagues. I see some familiar faces. Let's go check it out.
Wait, you mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
Living beings? Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
Live? Human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us?
Oh.
I think it was called Ether Aptitude Regression Syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer. But what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too!
Yeah, you make a good point.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that?
That was just messing with Seth.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledged to serve and protect all civilians equally, not to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Seth, calm down.
Hey, Seth, calm down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my brother got to do with this?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth Lowell.
What? You want to fight? I'm not afraid of you!
Seth, you need to chill, bro.
You're an honest man.
Yep, too honest.
You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh?
Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive.
That's even worse.
Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
Not sure about what's going on. You walk away with Harumasa. From a distance, you hear Seth's confused voice asking for his partner's opinion. He appears to suspect that Harumasa was making fun of him. What was that all about?
What was that all about? Things escalated pretty fast. You're not mad, are you?
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all. By the way, what's your take on this drug?
Not good. From spinal fluid, everyone will become a titan. The production of this drug is messed up, yep.
The production of this drug is unethical. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, no one should be a sacrifice.
No one should be a sacrifice, huh? I see.
Except you, it says. Harumasa. Harumasa looks like he has something to say, but remains silent in the end.
The kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them.
Yep, typical seagulls.
What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Natural fuel. Bitter gourd juice.
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
Everyone orders their drinks. An awkward silence settles in until Tsubaki, Kana, and Yosuke exchange looks.
Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO.
Because Harumasa from the same place.
I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
That's messed up.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Of course, Harumasa knew.
Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... He injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects. Fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Yep. That guy, Kirishima.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
Let's go report this right now. I don't think Harumasa wants to do that, Wise.
I know people at public security. Let's go and report this case immediately.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages.
Yep.
And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want to do something meaningful before my time is up.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
As the kids try to volunteer for each other, Harumasa stands up, signaling them to stop talking. You then notice Kirishima approaching.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
You exchange looks with Harumasa, who ever so slightly shake his head. All you can do is watch Kirishima takes the kids and leave. Oh, I hate this kind of guy.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
Harumasa hands you a small earpiece. Moments later, Kirishima's scolding comes through.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies.
We'll see about that.
Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
Throughout the epic Christmas threats continue, with the kids shaky and suppressed sob in the background. After a while, Harumasa sets down the earpiece. Yep, I know Harumasa. This guy is pure evil.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
Yes,
We'll
boss.
use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium.
Gotcha.
But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
Yo. Are you good, Harumasa?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine, just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
Whoa, afternoon tea! Thank you, Master.
Ah, this is Harumasa.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that.
Experiment.
I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine. But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well. But you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let it out, Harumasa. Just let it out. Tell me. Are you okay, bro?
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome. This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart. As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Are you doing okay? Will you turn into an interior too?
Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
That's true. That's true. Just say, in real life, you know, who's the bad guys. Don't say that about yourself.
Don't say that about yourself. You're not a bad guy.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. But they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back. After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
I'm glad it doesn't bother you anymore, but I care.
I'm glad it doesn't bother you anymore.
Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after.
We will get him.
He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my master, but for the sake of those kids, too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
Gotcha. Just leave it to me. Didn't expect Harumasa to have a backstory like that. So all those time he was slacking off or taking sick leave, it was actually because of health issues, not an excuse. That seems to be the case. I thought he was just a natural slacker. Now I feel bad about it. Me too, Belle. But let's wait for his message. Act 3. Let's go. We are gonna get that Kirishima. Yo, you are right on time. I've made plan with Kirishima and we are going to the base where our master used to hide. When the time comes, I'll be counting on you, partner. Of course. Don't worry. Just as I thought, with you around I always feel incredibly safe. But before we set off, I need to do one thing. Don't worry, it's not something that will require you to put in extra effort. It's just a normal leave request.
Excuse me, my hard-working colleagues. It's such a pleasure to see you all.
Harumasa, you're late again. And Wise?
Oh, he's with me. He mentioned wanting to join HSO, so he's here to check out the place.
Huh?
Huh? I never planned on joining HSO.
Don't be shy now. You just told me that joining HSO has always been a dream of yours. But I'm here today because I have a few things I want to say.
Aren't you here because today is a work day?
Actually, no. But, Yanagi, I wanted to thank you for everything. I know you've done a lot for me. My leave excuses are all over the place. But you always managed to fight for my case with the higher-ups. Without your help, I would have been called in by the higher-ups for my ridiculous number of absences.
Nah, that's it's just like saying goodbye.
Man, I hate to admit it, but even though we joined around the same time, you're way ahead of me now. Chief Miyabi, thank you for your trust all this time.
Yep, he's saying goodbye. The way he says this all to make this these people his college, so though they don't worry about him.
If it weren't for you, HSO probably never would have accepted someone like me with all my health issues.
Like I said before, I chose you because you're strong.
I don't think it's because he's only just strong, maybe.
And Lil Sokaku, I'm sorry for always pulling you aside at work to lecture you. I was actually just trying to slack off.
Huh? Really?
Asaba, did something happen?
It's nothing. It's just, starting today, I need to take a little vacation to take care of some important matters. As the chief would put it, I'm doing a training tied to my past self.
Oh, so you're training! Is there anything we can help you with, Harumasa?
Nope. But if you really want to help, perhaps you could take over my workload? I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Yep, he's acting like this so he doesn't want they to worry about him.
Training is good, but don't push yourself too hard. I trust you, both as your superior and as your friend. Whatever you have to do, just get back here on time.
That's right. If you run into any problems, contact us anytime.
Yeah! And if you're not back on time, there won't be any snacks left in the office!
I'll eat them all!
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You leave HSO with Harumasa. You were acting a little strange back there. Yep.
You were acting a little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
It is, Wise, it is.
Of course not. I just feel a little sentimental about having to leave my team for a while. It's getting late. Let's get ready to enter the Hollow.
Oh. Connect to the HDT. Wait. Where am I? And oh, at HND headquarters. Oh, can I enter? What? I can't? Okay. Is there anything here for me? Like chess or something? That's a huge building. Alright. Let's teleport. No. Teleport. Where's teleport? Star loop. Oh. HD time. Well, are you here? Where is she? Karma and tribulation.
Eradicate all evil. Strike! Yukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Let's see. The place we agreed to meet Kirishima.
Please note, there is a mechanism here that can move containers.
Gee, this place really is a port. There's so much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going. Take over, Tsukishiro.
What's wrong? You feeling okay?
I'm okay. Just haven't gotten much sleep lately. Feeling a little tired.
Yeah, you don't look good.
You don't look okay. Should we get out of here first?
Observation. Asaba Harumasa is exhibiting hand tremors, coughing, and reduced accuracy during combat. Hypothesis. This is likely linked to his physical condition. Suggestion. Leave the hollow environment now and rest.
Okay. I admit I haven't been at my best, but it's no big deal. I can't rest now. You know how much this means to me. I need to see it through. It's my last chance.
Do you really need to find your master that badly?
Do you really need to find your master that badly? Even if it means risking your health?
I need an answer. And more importantly, I cannot let Kirishima get to Master first, or obtain his research data and drug samples. If my Master's research falls into his hands, a lot of people will die. And not just patients suffering from ether aptitude regression syndrome, but many ordinary people will become his test subjects. It's like Pandora's box. Once it's open, there's no going back. He won't stop pursuing his grand ambitions, regardless of how many people he sacrifices. I won't allow it. So please, I need your help. Please, fight with me until the very end.
If you insist.
If you insist. But promise me you won't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, partner. Don't worry. I value my life highly, and the last thing I do is push myself too hard. All right, let's keep going.
Wise, should we be doing this? What if his condition gets worse?
I've got a plan B. We can contact Section 6 secretly. Oh.
Don't worry, I've got a plan B.
Plan B.
We can contact Section 6 if anything really does go wrong. They'll be able to get here in time.
Good thinking, Wise. I'll reach out to them now.
Ambush!
Just up ahead. Honestly, he's the last person I want to see right now. But there's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
There you are, Kirishima. Harumasa, you finally arrive. As I said before, there are plenty of clues left behind by your master here. As long as we follow these clues, we will definitely track him down. I hope so. By the way, I found some sort of mechanism your master left here. I spent ages trying to open it, but no luck. He sure is cautious. Why not take a look? Maybe you'll have what it takes to crack it. I'll take you there now. Oh, by the way, the weather and time inside can be chaotic. No need to remind me of that. Oh, I forgot. You are now an experienced executive officer. Follow me. I know what you have been told, Kirishima. Oh, this is heavy rain. And it means something bad will happen. This is the place. Looks like the elevator system's been out of order for a long time, and some places are inaccessible. Look at that suspicious container. Now you must have, there's definitely some kind of clue hidden inside. I've racked my brains and tried all sorts of methods, but I still can't get it to open. So it's all up to you now. Hurry and figure something out. Stop ordering me around. Harumasa doesn't respond. Instead, he surveys the area, then suddenly bends down to pick up a piece of nondescript paper in the corner. The paper looks very old, and the writing on it is faded due to years of wear. What caught the eye is a special mark on the lower right corner. Oh, dated letter, and unsigned letter. The aged paper once contained many words. However, after enduring the ravages of time, only fragments can still be deciphered, such as words like price, salvation, and exchange the present for possibilities. In addition, there's mysterious special symbol. Yep. It's familiar to Harumasa. Harumasa, what are you looking at? Nothing, just grab a paper. Harumasa deliberately avoids Kirishima's gaze and carefully tucks the piece of paper away and then gives the bank book in front of him a quick wink. Alright, let's dig into this and see how we can crack the puzzle he left us.
Tip: there is a special location sensor ahead.
But
there's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
oh, that symbol. How do I just see that symbol again? No. Can I see this symbol again? Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I see that again? Dude. Hold to lock on the target, release. To launch the attack, use the left joystick to switch target. Hamza takes another look at the paper. What? 1 3. Only 2. 1 2. Okay.
Harumasa, what's wrong? Not feeling well?
I'm fine.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. Harumasa pauses for a second before finally opening up the shipping container. As expected, it's filled with daily items, medical equipment, and heaps of research material. Kirishima seems to be desperately looking for something amidst these items. At the same time, Harumasa hides in Kirishima's blind spot, quietly opening up the paper from before.
This is a letter?
The aged paper once contained many words. However, after enduring the ravages of time, only a fragment can still be deciphered, such as words like price, salvation, and exchange the present for possibilities, always hidden nearby. Apart from that, there's also the unique symbol, the key to this mystery. Harumasa reaches out and gently brushes his finger over the symbol. Perhaps it was your imagination, but you think you saw his hand trembling just now. Do you recognize this symbol?
Do you recognize this symbol?
Yeah. When I was being experimented on, there were other adults around Master who always seemed to be busy. Master told me they were there to keep an eye on him. They weren't friends.
Oh, so his master working for someone else.
So, we agreed that if I wanted time alone with him, I'd draw this symbol on a note. Then he'd come find me by himself, teach me archery, or just tell me stories.
Meanwhile, Kirishima finally stopped his rummaging, seemingly finding nothing.
Damn it, it's not here either.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Just seems like there's nothing here that could help us find Master. But as I thought, you're the only one who can solve this puzzle. Good thing I brought you here. You knew him better than anyone.
Is that so? I used to think I knew him. Just like everyone thinks they know their family. But now, I'm not so sure.
I never thought there'd be nothing but junk here. Darn it, where did he hide it? At that moment, a loud rumbling sound suddenly comes from a distance. The long, silent elevator slowly starts up. So it is connected to the elevator. The elevator does that mean? I get it. He must have hidden it. I know another place we can reach by the elevator. There must be a clue about your master there. Come with me. First, let me check something. Anything chest out for me here? Nope. Do you think? Yep. Lead. Ah, I see you.
Hey, what do you need, Chief?
We are in the hollow. I don't see that. Maybe we are in that circle, that hollow thing, that big circle, bubble.
That ethereal keeps circling around the briefcase. It's almost like it's guarding it on purpose.
Forget about the ethereal. Go get that briefcase now! There's gotta be something inside that'll help us find Master's whereabouts.
Why are you so eager?
Master's whereabouts. Huh. Master's clothes are scattered near that ethereal. And those are definitely his glasses. Is he really still alive?
Harumasa, I know you're concerned for his safety, but try not to think about that right now.
Enough! I'm tired.
Yep. Yeah, shut up, dude.
I know you've been after what's inside that briefcase from the start.
Uh-huh.
There are no clues leading to Master in there, just the booster drug he left behind. And I know you want to use Master's work to advance your own research, creating the so-called miracle drug that allows humans to conquer the Hollows. And that's why you built the sanatorium. But in reality, it's just your lab for human experiments where you harvest materials from sick kids. I know it all. And a team is rescuing those kids from your sanatorium as we speak.
Nice, Harumasa.
So tell me, is he still alive?
Guess I couldn't have fooled you after all. You even got the sanatorium's coordinates. Whatever, it's not that important anyway. Now that the puzzle's solved, you're useless to me.
Oh, really? What are you gonna do?
Since we've known each other for so many years, I'll tell you, your precious master. He's over there growling right now.
You mean... that ethereal?
That's right. That ethereal is your master. I watched him get corrupted with my own eyes. He foolishly tried to go against the power players. It's only fitting he ends up like this.
I had questions for him. I haven't...
If anyone's at fault, it's your master. He didn't understand the value of this research. This is a chance to go down in history. Once we make a true ether aptitude booster, we'll no longer fear the Hollows. We could even conquer them. When that time comes, a new world will be born. And I will be its god!
Yeah, sure.
Stepping over countless bodies.
You mean those patients? They're just necessary sacrifices on the path to a new world. Just like you. Even without my involvement, you wouldn't live much longer. So, in a sense, I'm putting waste to good use. Wouldn't you agree?
You really have the nerve to say that.
Deep down, you know it too. For this great research, your sacrifices are insignificant.
Just stop yapping, dude.
That's why the power players turn to me to continue the research.
There aren't that many patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. Even if you develop a drug without side effects, there's not enough for mass production.
That's just a minor issue. At that point, we can simply induce the disease in ordinary people. Humans are an abundant resource. This is way easier than my current research. You don't know, do you? The power players have done many experiments already, and they've used up plenty of patients like you. Though, only your master's results were stable. Too bad he grew sentimental, which led to his demise. What a joke! Feeling pity for someone with one foot in the coffin like you. He never hesitated when extracting your spinal fluid before, but he refused to perform the final experiment at the last minute. That's why the power players got rid of him.
You mean he...
Oh, you're deteriorating rapidly. Looks like luck is on my side.
We'll see about that.
Don't get cocky. As long as I'm alive, I won't let you have that briefcase.
We'll see about that.
Really? Close.
Damn it.
We will.
More ethereals are showing up. We need to take them out first.
Miyabi and Yanagi is on the way. By the time you clear out the ethereals, Kirishima has already vanished.
I don't see Kirishima. He must have slipped away.
Let's go after him.
We don't know what he'll do next. Should we go after him?
What's happening with your body?
What's happening to you, Harumasa? Kirishima said you were deteriorating. Please, talk to me.
I'm fine. Just feeling a little dizzy. I'll be okay in a minute.
Oh, you need your meds, huh? Why are you telling me the truth?
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'll end our partnership immediately.
Damn.
Kirishima extracts spinal fluid from those kids regularly, but they're not in good shape. If this goes on, they'll likely relapse, so... I had them use my spinal fluid instead. We needed to find Master and secure the drug samples he left. Losing Kirishima would have meant losing our only lead to the power players behind him. After taking everything into consideration, it was my only option.
You need to go to the hospital now.
You need to go to the hospital now.
It's fine. The dose was small enough not to cause any serious side effects. Besides, My tolerance is different from theirs. My body is used to this kind of strain. More importantly, I still have things to do. Get the briefcase and put an end to that ethereal. It might sound stupid, but I don't want him wandering around forever in the hollows in that form.
Are you going to go fight that ethereal?
You're in really bad shape.
Yes, Wise.
And you still want to fight that ethereal?
Yes, Wise.
Don't worry. No one values my life more than I do.
Harumasa looks back, smile at you mischievously like usual, his yellow headband fluttering in the wind. Then he gripped his longbow tightly and charged forward without the slightest hesitation.
Thanks for accompanying me this whole way, partner. No need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this.
Surrender!
Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight?
Purging slash!
Life can talk.
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
Are you okay? Is it your illness?
Well done, Harumasa. I'll go ahead and take what he left behind. Looks like you can't see or hear me anymore.
Oh no.
Hey, give us back the key! Who do you think you are?
Just stay here. You won't survive for much longer.
Damn it! I won't let you...
Harumasa! Harumasa, wake up! Stay with me!
Where am I? Everyone.
Tell me, will we ever get to feel the wind again?
It's not over yet! I still have unfinished business.
Listen to me, Harumasa.
Master.
The essence of archery is not to be sought from the outside. It resides within you. Each time you pull the string.
Yep.
It's useless. Even if you smash it, as long as there's a single drop, my people can replicate it. You...
Kiss your grand plans goodbye.
Harumasa, what have you done?
Sorry, little proxy, but I can't let this thing exist in the world. I guess this was my final vacation request.
Wait, no! Stay with me!
Yo. Is he okay? Is he okay?
This headband is yours now.
Huh? Can I really have it?
As I promised. But don't think it'll help you hit 10 bullseyes in a row while wearing it.
Got it! Thank you, Master!
Harumasa,
Huh?
No, it's nothing. If one day I'm not around anymore, you must keep up with your medication and routine checkups. Do you understand?
Master, are you leaving? Just like Mom and Dad?
So it is true. He was abandoned by his parents.
Did I do something wrong?
It's not your fault. I'm just really tired. Maybe it's time for me to skip work and take a break. But not yet. I've still got a lot of work to do. And I will finish it.
Will you come back after your break?
If I have the chance, I will. I once thought I could save more people. At least that's what they told me. If the gods have abandoned this world, trapping us in endless calamity, then we must reclaim the power of the gods with our mortal bodies, regardless of the cost or sacrifice. But this is wrong. I can't exchange this real, immediate suffering right in front of me for a distant and uncertain possibility. And who am I to trample on the lives of others in the name of sacrifice? I have no right. One who offers salvation in exchange for sacrifice is not a god, but evil. So, Asaba Harumasa. I wish for your life to always be your own. Not a sacrifice for anyone or anything. And I'm sorry.
His master is a good man. With Section 6 help, Kirishima and his accomplices are swiftly subdued. The unconscious Harumasa is rushed to the hospital. Harumasa's state is dire and is given a critical condition notice. Just when the doctors are out of options, he miraculously awake. Several days later, in the Section 6 office, the once sterile workspace seems to have been decorated carefully.
What's all the fuss? This isn't some kind of prank, is it?
Not a prank. We are celebrating the return of a teammate who's recovered from a serious illness.
That's right! We've prepared lots of yummy goodies!
Asaba, you're on time today. Very good. To celebrate, we've invited a special guest.
His wife, and Belle. A warm welcome to our executive officer, who's back on the job.
A warm welcome to our executive officer who's back on the job.
Man, just hearing back on the job gives me instant work fatigue. But all jokes aside, thanks, guys. If it weren't for our smart proxy calling for backup early and my dear teammates coming to the rescue just in time, my ashes would have been floating out to sea already.
You almost sound disappointed?
Executive Officer Asaba Harumasa, you've done great work and saved countless civilians from the Hollows. You are indispensable to Section 6. And with you here, we can make a real difference and help more people. I'm very proud of you.
Oh.
Why so formal all of a sudden? You're making me blush. But thanks.
What was that saying again? Those who survive a catastrophe are destined for great fortune. Guess I'll take a fortune cookie.
We have a nice chat with everyone at Section 6. Unfortunately, work comes in and they start getting loaded with dull paperwork. Harumasa winks at you and excuses himself to rest as he's still recovering. This guy, he's got slacking off down path. At Harumasa's invitation, you join him on the rooftop where he often sneaks off to add work.
Nothing beats a place where you can feel the breeze. To be honest, I didn't think I'd get to see you again. When I injected that drug in my neck, I thought I was done for. The doctor said the fact I was alive was sheer luck, not to mention how quick my recovery was. They couldn't explain it and called it a miracle of modern medicine.
Maybe that's the work of his late master. Yeah, his master must be doing something with Harumasa.
Guess I can be lucky too sometimes.
I'm just glad you're okay.
I'm just glad you're okay. So, what happened to Kirishima?
The kids at the sanatorium were all rescued and taken to a specialized hospital. Their conditions are stable now, and I'll be helping with their living expenses. As for the power players behind the scenes, we managed to get several names out of Kirishima during his interrogation.
Oh.
I'd say that's a decent lead to work with.
Okay, how about your master?
About your master. Did you take care of everything?
Yeah. I've collected his belongings, and the funeral's next month. Though, I might be the only one attending.
Yep. Harumasa lifts up his hand and gently brushes the ends of a yellow headband.
To me, Master was my only family. So I was fixated on getting an answer from him. I wanted to ask him, why did he have to leave me without saying a word? Just like my birth parents did. But now, it just feels like none of that matters anymore. The deceit and exploitation were real. But so were the care and kindness. If suffering and happiness can coexist, then maybe love and hate can too.
It's life. That's life. Do you forgive him?
Have you decided to forgive him?
I wouldn't call it forgiveness. It's just acceptance. I take it as it is. Good or bad, pain or joy. There's nothing I don't accept. Perhaps that's what makes up life itself.
Yep.
There's always going to be evil. But there's always going to be good out there too. Like how I was on the brink but recovered miraculously. Even though I've lost family, I got to meet you and my amazing teammates.
Suddenly a phone rings. It's Harumasa's specialist doctor.
Mr. Asaba Harumasa, based on your recent test results, we have a hypothesis that we think you need to know. Our analysis suggests that the drug you injected may have actually saved your life.
What do you mean? That drug was supposed to be poison to me and accelerate my disease.
Poison? No. It's more like a special cure tailored just for you.
Oh, his master's working to find a cure.
We have detected active residual ingredients inside your body that not only control the disease, but are a perfect match for your physiology. In other words, this medicine only works on you. Must have been made by someone who knew your condition inside and out.
Yep. His master.
It's just a shame that it is an unfinished product. But it's still incredible how it brought you back from the brink of death.
Harumasa hangs up the phone after a brief chat with the doctor. He looks a little confused, as if he needs a long time to process this fact.
So, it wasn't a miracle.
So that drug was to cure you.
So the medicine that your master left behind wasn't any kind of booster drug. It was made specially to treat your illness. No wonder that ethereal stayed near it.
I guess so. I wonder when he stopped working on the ether booster drug and began focusing on creating a cure. For me, I had no idea. That's probably why those people decided to get rid of him.
Harumasa leans against the rooftop railing and stays quiet for a long time. Just when you think he's dozed off, he breaks the silence. Yes, was. Just let him be.
Thanks for being here. Don't worry. I'll live my life to the fullest. But if one day I become sick and turn into an ethereal, don't frown. We all know that day's gonna come sooner or later. When that happens, and if you're around, I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life. Don't leave me wandering forever as an ethereal in a hollow. Please.
Yeah. I promise.
All right. I promise.
Thank you. Though, I really hope that day doesn't come anytime soon. All right. Let's both aim to live our lives to the fullest in this messed up, wounded, yet so brilliantly beautiful world.
After enjoying the calm for a while, you suddenly receive a message from Harumasa. To celebrate his partial recovery, he wants to invite everyone for a small gathering at the port. Oh, you guys here. What? Do I need to go there? Looks like none of my friends were late. How sweet of you. If I'm not mistaken, there's only one person here who's known for being late. Who's that? In any case, to mark my brush with death, or rather my miraculous survival, I specially invited everyone to relax today. I've even picked the hottest hobby around, sea fishing. Yay, if you catch a big fish, can I eat it right away? Nope, you have to bring it back and cool it first. There's a mummy. Today is perfect for training with a sea fishing competition. Look like Chief is going all out. Asaba, your health? Sorry for not telling you everything earlier. It's true that my situation is pretty serious, but I can still work normally. Session 6 pays well, so I'm not planning to leave yet. But I do have a small request. I'd appreciate it if you all stop looking at me like I'm on my deathbed. If you can treat me the same way as before, that would be great. To me, you are the same as before. There is no difference. I see. If our superiors have any question about this letter, I will find a way to handle it. Thanks. You are still the most reliable one among us. Huh? It sounds almost different. Not at all. I'm still a slacking off partner, Sokaku. Just kidding, don't worry. I should be fine for a while. As for the future, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But today, the main event is sea fishing. The doctor said it's good for my physical and mental health to come out and stay active, right, Wise? Huh? Oh man. It looks like we are still a little out of sync for stuff like this. The preparations will take a little longer, so feel free to wander around before that. The place here is very pleasant, so make sure you enjoy it to the fullest. Talk with the bamboo boatman. The ship is set sail, so please prepare to up the board. If you like a group photo, please take it here. First, since you say so. Time for a group photo. After that, everyone tries sea fishing under Harumasa's guidance. After some initial confusion, everyone gradually finds their rhythm and catches some fish. If you ask who caught the most, of course, it's Harumasa. With his usual mischievous smile, his golden pupils reflecting the vast sky and ocean, the wind blows, gently lifting his headband, like a long-delayed farewell. For perhaps the long night hasn't ended, but hope always glows with the golden light. Always, all well and well. Yep. Damn, Harumasa, that's your picture from before, huh? Well, that's it for Harumasa's story quest.